Communism promised a world without poverty, without inequality, without oppression, but in the name of this dream came nightmares. The worst things done in the name of communism. We begin with the Soviet Union under Joseph Stalin. To create a socialist paradise, Stalin launched brutal policies of collectivization. In Ukraine, this meant confiscating grain from peasants, leaving millions to starve. This man-made famine is known as the Holodomor. An estimated 3 to 7 million people died, children collapsed in fields, families ate grass, bark, anything they could find, and the state turned a blind eye. But Stalin wasn't done. Paranoid of dissent, he launched the Great Purge. In just 2 years, nearly 1 million people were executed. Intellectuals, military leaders, friends, family. Millions more were sent to gulags, forced labor camps in Siberia where survival was a matter of luck. Across the globe, Mao Zedong had a vision. China would leap forward to outshine the West. The Great Leap Forward forced farmers into massive communes and banned private farming, but the policies were disastrous. Agricultural output collapsed. People starved in silence. The result? Between 15 and 45 million people died, the deadliest famine in human history. Not long after, Mao launched another campaign, the Cultural Revolution. Millions of students, called Red Guards, were encouraged to destroy the four old customs, old culture, old habits, old ideas. Temples were burned, books destroyed. Teachers, intellectuals, even parents were beaten, humiliated, sometimes killed. China lost a generation to chaos and trauma. In Cambodia, Pol Pot took communist ideology to its most extreme. He emptied cities, outlawed religion, abolished money, and targeted anyone educated. People were executed for wearing glasses, tortured for speaking foreign languages. In just 4 years, 2 million people died, a quarter of Cambodia's population. It wasn't just a tragedy, it was genocide. In North Korea, the dream of a communist utopia hardened into a totalitarian nightmare. Under the Kim dynasty, citizens live in constant surveillance and fear. Labor camps hold up to 120,000 people. Freedom of speech, religion, even movement is almost non-existent, and yet state propaganda paints it as a paradise. Whenever people rose up against communist regimes, the response was brutal. In 1956, Hungary rebelled. Soviet tanks crushed the revolt. In 1968, the Prague Spring tried to reform communism. Again, Soviet invasion. And in 1989, as students in China demanded freedom in Tiananmen Square, the government sent in tanks. The massacre was broadcast to the world, but then quickly hidden. Communism as an idea may sound noble, but in practice it gave total power to the state and to the people who ruled it. And those in power used fear, force, and propaganda to maintain control. Dissent was not allowed, democracy destroyed, and individual lives expendable. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Today, the victims of these regimes are often forgotten, their suffering dismissed as necessary for progress. But progress built on blood is not progress at all. Remember the past, so we don't repeat it. In memory of the millions who suffered and died under communist regimes. Like, share, subscribe, understanding the world.